What's up, you guys, and welcome to another special video. All right, so this is gonna be one of the most craziest vlogs of my life so far. So I don't think y'all are ready to hear this story. So I waited to make this vlog a few days later because this happened a few days ago on Friday, only because my tattoo is still healing right now and I didn't want to show you guys like this sanitarium wrap over my tattoo where you can't even see it that well. But now I finally took off the wrap and I'm gonna show you the raddest tattoo I think I've ever gotten so far. I don't know if you can see it that well in this video, but there it is. I am so stoked about it. So as many of you know, I actually met Tony Hawk on Friday, and it was actually one of the craziest stories for me. And I'm gonna kind of talk about my experience and how this even happened, because for me, it's still so surreal. I can't believe this even happened for me. It all feels like a movie right now. Tony Hawk is one of those idols that I've always wanted to meet since I was a little kid. He literally shaped my childhood to what it is today, because I was a huge skater kid back in the day. And so yeah, let's talk about it, shall we? And before any of you ask, I did not cut my hair either. I just have it back in a bun, as you can see. So on Friday, Tony Hawk actually came here to my hometown, Salt Lake City, Utah, for a special event that he was putting on. It's called like Vert League or something. I can't remember the whole name of the event. So anyways, this event was happening and I haven't been in tune with skateboarding in so long. It's honestly been like at least like 6 or 7 years since I've caught up with skateboarding, so I couldn't tell you anything about the newer skaters. Yeah, I honestly couldn't really tell you anything about these newer skaters, but Tony Hawk came and that's what matters the most with this story. Anyways, so I knew about this event a while back, but the one thing I really wanted to do was meet Tony Hawk, right? Tony Hawk, like I said, it was definitely someone in my childhood that changed my life. Like, not only were his video games so important to my childhood, but just the things he did for the skateboarding community was incredible. The man invented at least 90 tricks, if I'm remembering that correctly. Yeah, he is just honestly a cultural icon. He is a legend. He is literally like the Michael Jordan of skateboarding. Anyways, back to the story. So he came here to Utah for this Vert event. I don't have lots of videos and photos of the event itself, but I went to this event. They built like this half pipe at like the fairgrounds here in Utah, in this like stadium, and it was crazy because there was a lot of security and everything, and there's so many athletes at this event. This event had at least like over 100 professional skateboarders. You name it, like P-Rod was there, Steve Caballero was there, Bob Burnquist was there, who I also met at this event. And I've met Bob Burnquist many times when I was just a kid. So yeah, that was really cool too, to see him again and reconnect with him in a way. But this story is not about Bob, this is about Tony Hawk. So anyways, this event had lots of security and everything. The half pipe was there. And so on the floor where all the athletes were is where, you know, the half pipe was. And so they're only letting athletes on the ground. And before I tell you what I'm about to tell you, I want to let you know that I am not an advocate of this. I definitely don't recommend doing this at any event you go to, especially because I'm a musician and I put on shows myself. Please show respect to anybody that keeps you safe, and show respect to anybody that, you know, is watching the gates and all that. But anyways, during this event, I found a way to actually sneak past security. I somehow managed my way to run down to the ground where all the athletes were. And so anyways, as I found my way down to the ground, because I was up on the stands earlier during this event, like during pretty much the whole thing, I somehow found my way to get down onto the floor, if that makes any sense, like where the sidewalk and all like the ways, like the entrances that get into the event. It's hard to explain without pictures. So I found my way to go down there and do all of this, and I managed to get past all security that were like watching the gates, etc. So here I am, finally down where all the athletes were. Like Nigel Houston was there, Kevin Stab was there, you name it, like so many pros were here. You name it, so many pros were there. It was just really crazy. And to see how tall the half pipe was and everything was pretty surreal as well. You never realize how tall these half pipes are until you're actually on the ground and you actually see it with your own eyes. Anyways, I was down there, and when I got down there, I couldn't find Tony Hawk. And then I think it was one of the athletes, I don't remember who it was, told me that Tony Hawk got escorted all the way down to another corner of this fair park. So that being said, I actually found myself a way to go around again all the way to that corner where Tony Hawk was escorted at. And so, yeah, it was kind of a long, long walk, but I finally got there, and believe it or not, Tony Hawk was standing right there talking to like a family or something, still kind of far away, right? And I was by this fence at this point, and there was another security guard standing by this fence. He saw me there. It was just me and a few other people, but this was crazy. It was just me and a few other people at this fence. But this gets crazy because I yelled his name like Tony, and another guy next to me kept yelling his name Tony as well. He actually turns around and sees all of us and walks towards the fence and actually starts talking to us. And it was so rad. And like, yeah, I was talking to Tony Hawk, and then all of a sudden I got this idea. So all of a sudden I got this crazy idea because he had a marker on him. And so I was like, Tony, will you please sign my leg? I'm actually gonna get this tattooed right now. And you could tell he was like in shock. And so he actually got on the ground and yeah, signed my leg. It was crazy. But he is such a nice guy, and Tony Hawk is such a legend, and he doesn't have to be, you know, the person he is, you know, especially towards all of his fans, you know, anybody he meets in his life. So to see him so down to earth and, you know, act that way, to see him be so kind, you know, not only to myself, but everyone else, even the security guard that was standing by the fence, is something I'll never forget. You know, like I said, Tony Hawk has so much clout, and he has so much like status behind his name, right? He's Tony Hawk, and I'm sure he can't go anywhere without somebody recognizing him. But yeah, that was the experience. I remember walking out after I got my leg signed by him, telling everybody that I was there, and people just could not believe it. They could see that I was in awe. So anyways, after I met him and I got my leg signed by him, I literally went to the tattoo shop like an hour after. It was like 30 minutes to an hour after. And yeah, I walked into the tattoo shop telling everybody there, like, I just got my leg signed by Tony Hawk. I need someone to tattoo this right now. So my boy Brian at Big Deluxe actually tatted my leg. Shout out to Brian. The fact that I could get someone to do this on the spot really meant a lot to me. And yeah, so shout out to him. So anyways, that's pretty much the whole story. It was so crazy. Again, talking to Tony Hawk and even finding a way to get to that opportunity was really crazy, because I literally told myself that I am meeting Tony Hawk tonight. Like, I was determined. It just shows you that anything is possible if you just go after it. And again, I do not advocate anyone to disrespect security. That's not what I did. I don't advocate anyone hopping over fences. I don't advocate anybody that, you know, wants to sneak in events. Any of that stuff. Please do not do that. I got really lucky, and it's something that yeah, that's not really common at all. Anyways, that was the story I want to tell all you guys. My tattoo is still healing right now. I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like when it's fully healed. I have pictures on my Instagram if you want to go check those out. I literally have a picture of him on the ground signing my leg. It's definitely a day that I'll never ever forget. I was gonna say night, but this kind of happened like during the day. I guess evening, let's say evening. So yeah, shout out to Tony Hawk, you're the man. And I know Tony Hawk was also so stoked about it because he even posted it on his Instagram story. So yeah, it was super, super rad, and it's definitely something I'll never, ever forget. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video and listening to this rad story. Like I said in my last video, I'm gonna try to do at least 3 vlogs a week, at least 2 to 3 vlogs again. I've been really focused on school and just like other stuff going on in my life right now, so I deeply apologize for the delay in these videos, but yeah, just be on the lookout for that. And yeah, go skate or die. Also, keep things rad always. It's important. Be kind to each other. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you.